Get my ass situated. Hey there, it's Brian with Crash Course Camera again, and today I want to talk to you about working with available light for beginners. This whole idea of lighting a shot sounds really intimidating, but it's a lot easier than you think to just start getting to practice at least and perfecting the way that you work with your camera using a thing called available light, aka only the light that's available to you without adding your own lights or flashes. That's the first step. Available light just means the sun or existing lighting fixtures on streets and buildings, in this room, whatever's around you already. It's a great way to go, and I know a few pro photographers who only shoot this way with available light. I personally do this all the time too when I don't want to bother with flashes or other lighting gear, or when the light is generally great for taking photos and you kind of know how to work around within it to get the right kind of shot. So here goes. Along with that fun lighting tip I talked about in a previous video that starts with turning off your cell phone flash forever, I recommend turning off your camera's pop-up flash forever too if you've got one, or at least until you master these non-flash techniques that I'm going to talk to you about. My go-to method when I only have a camera, some sun, and no external light sources like a flash is to set up my subjects with their face in its own shade or in the shade of a tree or a building. And if possible, with the sun or an available light source around behind them. That actually creates a really cool look. And let me just say that setting up a subject facing into the sun is what everybody thinks is the right way, but most times, it's just not. There, I said it. I'll also say that, like anything in photography, front light has its place, obviously, but for the purposes of this lesson, let's not go there at all. And here's why. You can see these hard-edged, icky shadows around the nose and eyes. The subject can't face the sun directly because it's too bright. They're squinting. Sometimes the eyes get watering, faces turn red. This is terrible. But if you just rotate her 180 degrees to put her face in her own shade, you get this instead. Nice soft light on her face. She's not squinting anymore. Her face is properly exposed. No harsh shadows anywhere, and bonus, she now has a beautiful rim of light around her that pops her off the background. This is just a quick and dirty example with no processing to show you what's possible with practically no effort whatsoever, plus a tiny bit of thinking before you pop off that shot. These two photos were shot within seconds of each other, so you can see how easy and transformative this technique can be for your own photos. I'll get around to using front light in another video, but for now, avoid it, at least from the sun, because I'm sure you've noticed it's made some really bad photos for you too. One other quick tip for you is to put your camera in aperture priority, because that's going to help automate a couple of the things that you don't really need to deal with right this second for getting a great headshot. So that's it. And if you want to keep getting better at your photography, subscribe to this channel. It's the red subscribe button down there below. And then go join the Crash Course Camera Facebook group to share and post your practice photos. You're going to get a ton of feedback for free in real time with lots of other people just like you, and I'll be there to help you too. Cool? Rock on.